Window.
It says we're live. So, what's happening, fans?
What's going on?
Got to add some wrenches to some people's.
Yeah, I'm seeing some new names in the. There we go. Seeing some new names.
Gerbs Attack and Mr.Zach. It feels like BC in here right now.
I'm in. Say that again. Sorry.
Dr. Drew Dude said that it's Mr.Zach and Gerbs Attack instead of Zach Attack and BC Gerbs.
It's true. And add a mark into that, we're good to go.
Zach and Gerbs Attack instead of Zach Attack.
Oh, I just heard that again. That's true. So weird. And
you gotta mute your
Yeah.
There you go.
How you doing, Zach?
I'm
doing
give.
good. How are you, man?
Doing good. Nice to meet you, actually. Because I don't think we've talked before.
No, I don't think so. I was in the chat. I was chatting for a little bit last weekend. You know, Gerbs ignored me when I tried to come on and talk to you guys, but it's okay.
Funny thing is, like,
You know, I forgive him.
the tablet died as I was trying. Whatever. It worked out where how it happened, but it's glad to see you on here, bud. You been well?
Glad to have been on here. Yeah, man, for sure. I wasn't ready for the change of weather so abruptly. We kind of went from like end of summer, fall straight into like severe winter. So I would have liked a little easier of a transition here in Ohio, but you know.
You got snow and stuff?
Oh, we got snow, we got negatives, we got it all.
Really?
Yeah.
Winter is a cold gray bucket of suck.
Yeah, it's been rough around these parts.
Hear that? It's
So you're in Ohio, huh?
Yep.
That's cool.
So where's that from Florida?
Very far north.
Middle US.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's safe to say.
Yeah, so like we're right under Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're not far from. I think I could be to Canada in about 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah, it doesn't take long from Michigan. I mean,
No.
there's Carl, there's Pops, there's a few people that live in Michigan, and they can just jump through. I think it's St. Catharines that you come through there.
Oh yeah. Well, hell, when I was younger, we used to go to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan for a family vacation, and we used to ride our jet skis into Canada, and nobody cared. Nobody gave a damn. Like we were just some dumbass kids on jet skis, and they're like, "No, come on in, bud." Now it's like you can't do nothing.
No, it's you don't want to fuck around and find out. Just like fuck around here.
Yeah.
Speaking. So I give everybody wrenches. Just kind of keep it PG-13 if you're supporting or you got something coming up in your. If you have a live coming up, or if you got some gear that you want to share links to it, go hard, but just keep it PG-13 if you can.
Keep it safe for work, folks.
Falk, we're all gonna have to leave. Holy cow!
So
PG-13.
Ohio,
We're gonna have to leave.
well, I mean, I'm pretty, okay with stuff, but like, you know.
Keep it a light rated R, like a TVMA almost.
Yeah.
TVMA.
There we go. Yeah. Coffee tonight is hazelnut Colombian combo. It's delicious.
There you go.
Nice.
Just keep it safe for work, please. I will do my best. Eat carbs. Do my best.
Yes. What's that saying you say, Mark? That acronym that you say?
Now you to put him on the spot. So.
Yeah, put him on the spot. He's like, at work, something I can't remember.
NSFF, not safe for work.
Yeah,
Not safe for
not
work.
safe for
Oh,
work.
yeah.
That's
Not
right.
safe for work.
That's how I need to start labeling all our lives, because there's been some people that have been like, "Oh, I had you on the TV at work." I'm like, well, "Don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
ever do that." If you enjoy your job, don't ever do that.
No joke. Triple
Oh,
D's
man.
here.
You find yourself talking to HR at some point.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Hey, look, we need to talk about that video you were watching at work."
Some of the language
You're
you-
attached to some pretty gnarly people from the north. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What's
Well,
on your Christmas wish list this year?
For me, man, up until recently, I've been a severe hater of the most of the stuff Benchmade makes. But the one knife they make that I'm really fond of is the Adamas.
The Adamas?
Yeah, the Benchmade Adamas. They have a mini and a regular size Adamas, and I'll tell you what, man, it's a very me looking knife. Everyone that sees it was like, "Yep, you'd carry that." It's a very
I'll have to Google that one.
good beefy knife.
I like some of the like there was the Norfolk with the wood scales. I mean that's my jam all day every day. But when I got a chance to like look at the prices, it's like
That's the only downside of it.
yeah.
I actually got a knife. I totally forgot about that. So I don't know what kind of wood he used, but I got this fixed blade in a trade, and ironically enough, it's from a maker that's about 20 minutes away from me.
Slick.
So he's actually gonna fix the scales for me and stuff, but it's got some pretty cool wood scales. But
That looks like
they are thick, and they definitely need to be combed a little more.
Looks like curly maple.
And then this is a bead from Joe Isabella. This is mammoth bone.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Oh, you know what's funny? We were just watching something on mammoth discoveries of Serbia, or something like that, and the amount of tusks and tooth and stuff that they find that would make for some pretty neat scales for sure.
There's some cool stuff out there. Joe does some really awesome things with when he gets his mammoth in. The one bad thing about mammoth though is working with it. It stinks.
Yeah, it's like antler.
Awful. Yeah. It's awful.
That's why I stopped with that antler build, because man, cutting it and like not having the right respirator and that like. It would be good if you could cut it with a bandsaw where there's not a lot of fine dust that happens, but cutting it with like a steel hacksaw or not hacksaw, but like a angle grinder, the dust that blows off of it is just brutal. Steve's here.
Yeah, Paul's not much of an organic material guy. I know. Yeah, Paul's definitely more of a titanium guy. Micarta I think is my favorite. I love Micarta knife scales just because it patinas like copper and brass. Like an old Micarta knife scale looks awesome because it depends on what you do with it is how it's gonna turn out. So you could have a really dark colored one that is just great.
I don't have many. I mean, I've got G10. I don't think I have any Micarta handles actually.
That's so sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Good, Dr. Drew did good. You need to stay on the microphone.
I mean, I'm starting to make some epoxy handles. I just like wood. If it's up to me, I'll
every time I see a wood handled knife, I'm like, Gerbs would like this.
Gerbs will love that. I mean, I don't know what the sod busters like the is that Micarta? I don't think that's Micarta. I think that's
Ivory.
No. Oh, what is that? Is it?
It's really soft, so I don't know if it's. I don't know. Ignorance is bliss sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
So what have you been doing?
Oh man, that's been doing everything around here. Good Lord. So homeschool both my boys now. I was just homeschooling my youngest, but now I'm homeschooling my oldest boy as well. And that takes up most of my day, and then doing lives 3 days a week, and on top of all the other graphic stuff that I do, and it's just keeping busy.
Why homeschool versus public school?
If my boys were,
Oh no, go ahead. Your boys are what?
If I had custody of my kids, I would be doing the same thing.
Yeah. Well, so my youngest had real bad allergies, and we were having a real hard time keeping them under control.
Yeah.
And so he was missing a lot of school, and of course they're trying to come at me for truancy, and I'm like, if the kid can't breathe and the kid doesn't go to sleep till 6:30, I'm not making him up at 7 to bring him to school. Because then what's going to happen is he's going to fall asleep at school, and you're going to call me to come get him. Why are we doing this? So we started homeschooling him. My oldest boy is autistic, and they didn't want to put him in a normal classroom, but then in the special education program, he's in high school. He's in 9th grade, and he's doing like 6th grade work. And he was getting terrible marks on his testing because he was bored and didn't want to do it. So now that he's at home and we're doing it here, it's much better because we just kind of.
I don't understand my connection. Is that my connection that's doing this?
It looks like a Canadian connection.
Yes.
It's not us.
Yeah, it's not us. That's for sure.
I mean, it says I can plug it into my router.
Yeah, so when I first started with CDC, I had it on Wi-Fi out here in the garage, but my Wi-Fi was so trash out here, I finally ended up having to run an Ethernet cable, like 50 feet of Ethernet cable from my garage to my modem. So
nice.
It's worth it.
Totally worth it. But
yeah, I would do the same thing if I had a workshop.
Our modem is like 10 feet away, so I don't know what.
Right.
I don't understand.
Yeah, it's
all the wired, man. Hey, Mr.
I do have an Ethernet connector in the laptop.
Hey, what's up, Neil McKenzie?
Ethernet and HDMI.
Yeah, so I'm running HDMI to my TV, but that's just so I can watch videos on the big screen.
Right.
Yeah, see, that's how I am. So, like, I have you guys over here on my larger TV, and then I have chat over here on my smaller TV.
Yeah, I just got the monitor in front with you guys live, and I got the monitor to the left for with the chat going.
Dr. Drew said you may need to adjust your moose antlers for better signal.
I'm telling you, that's a fact. We don't have moose on the island, but we got those big old elk. So
yeah, I got to check the elk antlers.
There you go.
Funny fact: apparently, a mother and her 2 cubs, or she gave birth on the island, but we have a grizzly and 2 cubs on the northern tip of the island now. So that's
nice.
It's kind of interesting.
So it's their island now.
Right, yeah, it belongs to them now.
I mean, we've got cougars, wolf, and black bear, but nothing.
Right, yeah,
nothing like a grizzly.
I wonder if they swam across. It wouldn't surprise me if they.
You're probably going to only have grizzly now. You don't have to worry about the other 3 now.
Yeah. Island's pretty big, and there's a lot of where it's situated. There's lots of territory and lots of food up there. So if anything, we might have some bears that are inbred if there's no male.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting. What do you guys think about this false flag alien thing that's going on?
What now?
I hadn't
What's
heard.
happening?
apparently New Jersey got bombed with drones.
Oh yeah, all those drones and everything flying around. Yeah, nobody knows nobody will admit to whose they are, and nobody will admit to where they came from. Yeah, it's interesting.
So
Well,
I have a theory about the alien craft. So if it's silent, it hovers, and it doesn't have blinking lights, those ones are the ones that you should probably investigate. But if it have the FAA flashing lights on each side of the whatever craft it is flying,
yeah.
that's man-made for sure.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
they just did that Senate hearing where they said straight up, like, they 100% have what they would consider, I guess, not technically alien technology, but not of this world technology, which I
Yeah.
don't know exactly what the
Word salads.
difference is. Yeah, like, so yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, they just did that whole Senate hearing about it, and they pretty much said, like, 100%, we definitely have that stuff. So
How about you, Mark? What do you think? Are we alone, or is there aliens out there?
Well, if we're not alone, it's a huge waste of space.
Facts.
I think it's kind of naive to think that out of the entire universe, we're the only things on it.
It's true. Yeah, we're totally self-absorbed and conceited, thinking that we're the only ones in the whole of everything.
Oh yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah, hey, as long as I get to meet Scully, I don't really care what happens. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Mr. Thomas, what's happening?
Yeah, what's up, Ground Fog?
I don't want you to get in trouble for copyright.
No, we're definitely getting shut down. We're definitely getting shut down for copyright now.
That's it. No, that's when we do this. I shut off everything, turn the TV off, just because I don't want.
Oh yeah. Well, we got shut down one night because I was playing. We were watching a video of this new rifle that had just come out at SHOT Show, and it was showing you how it's completely modular. Like, you can change out the barrels just by snapping them in and out. It's a crazy rifle.
Cool.
And it was a whole breakdown of how it happens. And they shut our live down because you're not allowed to disassemble a rifle on live.
Oh yeah, you can't.
But it wasn't a real rifle. It was a 3D model of a rifle, and it was a YouTube video we were watching. So it was a video from YouTube that we were watching on YouTube.
Doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so we've only been shut down a handful of times, and most of them is Ghost's fault. But we'll leave it there. Ghost and Sharif get me shut down more than anybody.
Well,
hell yeah, Ground Fog. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Discard bushcraft and off-roading survival. That's good. Absolutely.
Hasn't been
that goes with everything. Like, if you guys are promoting or if you have upcoming stuff, if you want to share something that you've already posted, go hard.
Look, we're just trying to get to 500 subs, and like, man, we just can't.
You guys are?
Dude, we haven't even broken 260. 260 is the highest we've been. They keep ebb and flow coming and going. So
I'm telling you, Zach, I've been trying to get to that 1,000 mark for, it just seems like forever. I've stalled out at, like, I think the most subs it'll go up to like 775, and then it'll go back to like 750, and I'll be at that 750 to 770 for, like, it's been like that for the last year, basically. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's how we've been. We started off hot and heavy, and like, we got the hours, we got the viewing hours, and we got all the stuff that YouTube wants you to have, but it's just getting into
that 500 mark.
Yeah,
and that's when you can get moderated, right?
That's when you can get like the emojis, and that's when you get like donations, and that's when you get all the cool stuff. But it's like I just want to have cool emojis in the chat. I don't really care. All the goons, we all have our own logos and stuff that I've done for us, and like we just want that. Like I care less about anything else.
Hear that? I have lost my.
Neil McKenzie said, "Strange things always happen in New Jersey. Nothing to see here. Move along."
He's probably not wrong.
I don't doubt that, Neil. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, that whole New York State in general has some pretty funky stuff happening all the time.
I've never been there, but
New York, New Jersey, all them people are weird as shit.
Isn't Jersey in New York State?
No, New Jersey is the state.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. New Jersey and New York are two different.
Wow.
They're basically the redheaded stepbrothers of each other. So
nice.
New Jersey hates New York, and New York hates New Jersey. So
nice. Did not know that. They do say you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Posting some off-roading camping bits. Rubicon TJ. Nice. You put 40s on it. That's slick. I think we got 32s on ours.
Man, I wish I had an outdoor vehicle.
Paul said, "Wow, true Canadian. Isn't New Jersey and New York? They both suck, so sure, why not?" Well, hell, you can't even defend yourself in New York right now, according to everything going on right now. So,
I like that Judge Sheriff Grady.
Oh yeah, dude, I love
that guy. He's like, just go ahead and shoot them. That makes less paperwork for us. I'm like, yeah.
Dopey, to be fair, I put it in the Street Goons chat, our Gear Goons chat, and on the Gear Goons YouTube. So it's not my fault that you couldn't figure it out. Dopey got timed out by Paul. Paul's out here just...
is he pulling that?
Paul's out here already flexing that wrench.
Nice.
Oh man, but so they just said that they what did they do? They not canceled, but they revoked the dude that's in trouble right now for killing that guy on accident. They revoked the manslaughter charge and are trying to charge him with reckless homicide. And
that's just a fine, isn't it?
At most he could do 4 years. Yeah, Daniel Penny, that's his name. Thank you, Falk. I couldn't remember what his first name was.
So what was the case about?
So he's a Marine, young dude, super young guy. Didn't realize he was so young. Young, good-looking dude, like just whatever. Was riding the subway home from college. This 6'4" dude that's strung out on drugs enters the subway train. Says, "I want to go back to jail because I'm hungry. Someone's about to die." Rips off his jacket, throws it at this lady and her kid, and starts making threats to everybody. And so Daniel Penny puts him in a headlock, puts him to sleep. Police get there, and he ends up dying at the hospital. And now they're trying to charge him with negligent homicide.
Was he being like physically violent with this, or was it just?
Oh, he was. I mean, he had like 20 people do witness testimonies that they completely felt like their lives were in danger.
Yeah, something like that like happened. Like I'm 100% with the people that are protecting this society.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
And he told the cops he didn't even know the guy had died because the guy was still alive when the police got there. And he told the cops, he goes, I wasn't trying to kill him. I was just trying to subdue him and put him to sleep.
Yeah.
And and he didn't find out until later that he had died. So it's like,
Because you know the cops would have just shot him.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. You're that, or they would have just watched it happen, like they did. Like they did.
Let them do it. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lady on the Philadelphia subway. They said like 30 people watched her get raped, and 2 of them police officers. But they didn't want to get in the middle of it, and so it's like,
that's disgusting.
Yeah, like like do you want them to? What about the dude who did a John Wick on the Pharma CEO? Yeah, that whole thing is weird too. That whole thing is odd. Because none of the pictures look like the same guy.
Yeah.
All the pictures coming out of the shooter of the oh man, what company did he work for? He worked for
Medicaid or something like that.
Yeah, it's the United Healthcare.
That's right.
He died hours from a chokehold, unrelated. He was full of bullet holes. But like this guy had like 40 arrests for all different kinds of violent crimes.
The revolving door. Like I don't understand.
Yeah, like I mean,
it's happening in Canada too. It's like they're kicking hardcore criminals out for slanderous media posts nowadays. It's turning into Britain.
What's up, Ed? Well, hey, Trump already said that he'll adopt you guys. So I mean, we'll
100%.
He already said he would come annex you guys.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, that guy, the great white hope.
Yeah, dude. Trudeau went down and kissed his ring real fast.
I'm absolutely appalled and disappointed in our leadership in Canada. It's disgusting.
It's like too. And the more that you read about the shit that Trudeau and all them get away with, the more it's like, man, they sound like everybody in California. Like they're all on the same mental wavelength. Like
it's like the whole West Coast, even they do it in Washington too, and Oregon. We got career criminals running around with lists of felonies, and they just keep letting them go.
Well, I mean, Gavin Newsom, every time I hear, excuse me, Zach, Falk, it sucks out there. Shut up. Falk lives in California.
Does he?
Falk is a very, very lovely woman. She just has a very large mouth on her. Canada, the 51st state. Yes, exactly.
It's the best. I think that should be like. I also think that Canada and the States combined should make a refinery, so we're not exporting all of our products just to get refined, so we have to buy it back. It makes no sense to us. Same with the raw log timbers, like just sending raw timber out just to buy 2x4s. It's just
what there's a podcaster, Tim Pool, and he always talks about that because he owns a skateboard company. He goes, they want to send our wood to China to have it processed to sell it back to us, and he's like, it doesn't make any sense.
Which is weird because we have all the mills, all the pulp mills, all the everything already set up and functioning here, but they don't want to pay workers.
It's the same thing with it's the same thing with the oil and stuff. It's like we could have a sweet pipeline, but they don't want to do it. It's like, but why?
Yeah, that Keystone thing, the Keystone pipeline.
Dude, I had a gig working with the Keystone pipeline, and when they canceled that, bro, I was devastated.
Yeah,
they were going to pay me so much stupid money.
Yeah.
So we were going to be down in Texas doing security at one of the junctions. And they had already hired our company, and we had all these plans and everything. Because at the time, we were in Grand Forks, North Dakota, which is basically Canada. It was just like...
big old kick in the shins.
Dude, crushed.
Yeah.
They were gonna pay us stupid money.
Well, not only that, but the employment that project would have brought would have been ridiculous.
So many jobs.
Yeah. I think there was 24,000 jobs just in Canada, and I could just only imagine how many there would be to go all the way from here to Texas.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. It was going to be a wild. It was going to be a wild amount.
Hopefully, the good president.
the good president. What and like what's bad is like everyone talks about like when Trump takes over this and this. He has so much shit to fix that like I don't know if he's gonna get it all. Like he's gonna definitely try.
Well, my
bugger.
buddy was saying that he hopes that what he does sets it up well for the next president.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope my boy JD Vance.
That's somebody to watch, man. I'm telling you.
He's an Ohio boy. He lives like 40 minutes down the road from me. So
cool.
Yeah, he's been awesome around here. Like he's a pretty big celebrity around here just for all the stuff he's done for Ohio.
Nice.
So.
Wow. Is he paying for his own campaign?
He's the vice president right now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
incoming. But I mean, he's gonna have Trump's gonna support him 100%.
100%. He seems like. What do you think of this Elon Musk Doge thing that he's pulling off?
Hey, look, Elon Musk. I mean, look, I'm just saying, like, if there's one person I trust with my money, it would probably be Elon Musk because he's got a lot of it. So he obviously knows what he's doing, and then he's got.
And the best part about it is he doesn't care. Like
he doesn't give a
he could
damn.
lose it all, and he would be okay with that.
Later, Chuck.
Politics. That's true. Politics, religion, and finances always suck.
Oh yeah.
How you been, anyways? Plain old Chuck. Been a while. Oh, he's buggering off.
Yeah,
he said
Drew, baby, Drew. Daddy needs some fat royalty checks again. Yeah, it's just I mean, we'll see. Hopefully it gets better for everybody.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
his last presidency was one of the only presidencies that wasn't in any war situations. He pulled all that stuff together. Like he was he doesn't want war. He's like, so yeah, I hope everything works out with that for sure. What do you think about that hypersonic stuff in Russia? That thing was moving, man.
Yeah, it's they got some wild, like when you look, like that's why I go down such rabbit holes on
Me
YouTube
too, all the time,
of all like the modern weaponry and like where we've come since. I mean, if you think about the last, like Vietnam, Desert Storm, Operation, Iraqi Freedom, all that kind of stuff, but like World War II to now, like the idea of war is like totally different. Like
totally,
it's not going to be 1,000 U.S. soldiers against 1,000 Russian soldiers or 1,000 Ukraine. It's going to be what it is. What's going on right now with like drones, long range missiles, and I mean,
those hypersonics were going 3 kilometers a second.
Dude, it's wild.
Wow,
like that's basically Fern Gully to here now. That's insane. But yeah, I hear that, like all the drones and all the even some of the the planes are becoming pilotless.
Yeah, oh yeah,
it's insane. The technology is crazy.
Well, and we have the United States Air Force Museum here in Dayton, Ohio, and like a lot of the planes and stuff that get retired come here.
Cool.
And
SR-71.
Oh yeah, dude. We have SR-71s. We have the B-2s. We have Kennedy's. We have Kennedy's Air Force One. We have all kinds of cool shit.
Yeah.
And we have. There's a bunch in the one wing. We have a shitload of different drones, and it's wild to see because they all look like spaceships, and that's all stuff they're not even using anymore.
Yeah. And
it's so far advanced compared to everything else you see in there, and it's
fully
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane, man. It's insane. No blades?
I don't have any new blades right now.
What about you, Zach? You're always toting something pretty.
I don't have anything new, but I just oiled up my Microtech today, so it's nice and smooth.
I wonder. Okay, so if I were to say, "Hey, Zach, I want one of those,"
Yeah,
and you sent it by bolt by piece, but like one piece at a time, I could because I think I don't want to say anybody's name, but I think somebody did that and they got one of those. And I remember Dopey, he had that gravity knife.
Oh yeah, the gravity knives are awesome.
I want something like that, or one of those button knives.
And see, I have one coming from Ghost. It's like half the size of this one, and it's funny because I traded it to him and he traded it back to me. So
Really, eh?
But it's a Microtech. I believe it's the UTX 85. So it's a pretty small one, but it's just as click clacky, and it's a new
double action.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Double action, and it's that one is the dagger blade, so so that's why I like it.
My uncle had one. It was just stupid. It wasn't like huge sheets of plywood, but he could like through plywood. It was insane.
Well, and some of them have the new safety features, so if you deploy it like in your pocket, as soon as it feels enough resistance, it comes off the track and disengages.
Nice.
Which is nice because
you don't want to shoot it into your leg.
Yeah, the last thing you want is to have it deploy in your pocket, especially because I usually have some kind of athletic shorts on. So
new fidget spinners. Do you got any spinners?
I don't have any spinners.
The only fidget toy I got it from Stevie. Said Stevie, it was like a rifle pen. It had like a little
nice
bolt action knife or bolt action pen. That's the only.
I actually do have a little fidget spinner. I got this from Dr. Grude, actually.
And what does that do?
It's a fidget spinner.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But yeah, they're badass. They're awesome. But copper is kind of my thing. So
is it? Good stuff. There's a video going around of one deploying through an apple. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Talking about the knives I've dealt with.
Yeah, we're trying to convert Falk into an EDC person. We already got Carly on the way. Carly's got a matching knife and flashlight, so she's on the way. We're getting them all there.
What were you carrying today, Zach? What were you carrying, Mark?
I carried my Microtech and I carried my my CRKT. This is the M2114.
Fixed or fold? Oh, that's a folder. That's a handsome knife.
Yeah,
I like that collar.
It's got the lock on it. So, but yeah, it's a great little knife. But I like to have a serrated and a non-serrated on me.
I like that khaki tan color. That's that and orange. Those are my two faves.
I was carrying the Spyderco Paramilitary 2.
Yeah.
I don't have it on me because my pants were in the bedroom.
Dave totally hooked you up.
He did. That was such a nice surprise.
If Patrick would pop in, he would know. Because I'm always rocking this thing. I can't not get enough of this knife.
Well, I goonified my PM2.
Ooh.
So I got the all green scales and then all black titanium hardware.
Slick.
Nice.
So, got to be green and black.
And then for my fixed blade, it was the Bark River. Because I just
you can't go wrong with Bark River.
I love it.
In all honesty, well, we actually have me and Wade from Wade Knife and Tool did this little guy. So this is my little pocket fixie that I carry on me every day. So
Warncliffe, nice.
Just a tiny little, just real nice for utility. Got the ulti clip on it, so it stays attached to my pocket.
Show that clip.
So this is actually too big. I just ordered a smaller one, but it's the Ulti Clip. So,
And that just clicks into your where the holes in the sheath.
So it pops open. You hook it on your pants, and it clamps down, and it's going nowhere.
Slick.
These are some of the best clips. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them from Ulti Clip, but yeah, they it just goes right on any Kydex sheath you want. There's large versions. There's smaller versions. I actually have one on my inside the waistband holster.
Nice.
So, but yeah, I love them. Like they're some of the best clips you can get.
Nice. Any big plans for Christmas for the 2 years?
Cooking my parents' dinner.
That's right. You were saying that last time. What about you, Zach?
We're going to my wife's mother's house for Christmas Eve, I think, and then Christmas Day with my family. So
nice.
That's all we do. Just real simple.
Right.
I think we're gonna host a dinner here now that we've got the space to do so.
Nice.
Cool.
My nephew, my little brother, my stepmom. I think that would be the extent of the family, but that would be the first. Oh, well, we did Christmas last year. I think it was Boxing Day. I saw my little sister, her partner, my little nephew, my brother, and my stepmom, and we all went out for dinner. So we figured it was so stupid and so busy, and it cost so much money just to go for a dinner.
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous.
To build a really decent all-you-can-eat buffet kind of deal at home is the way to do it nowadays. And
cheaper and better.
Yeah,
it's like we have a place called GFS. It's Gordon Food Services,
right?
And so for the boys, we do it for every single birthday for my boys. It's a family-sized pan of pulled pork, and there's a family-sized pan of like real bougie artisan macaroni and cheese. Literally costs us like $40, and it feeds like 20 people.
Nice.
And you just put them in the oven, and that's it. And like everybody loves them.
40 minutes later, you're chowing like a king.
Yeah, exactly. And we always have food left over, and it's just like I don't know, like it's just. But like, if you were going to do something like that at a restaurant, like you're spending hella money,
hundreds.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah,
spending a lot of money and getting mediocre food.
And that's the thing is you never know what you're going to get when you order something. Like unless you've ordered it before, it's like Kimmer. She went to a Christmas dinner one time and. I think she ordered duck à l'orange, and it was so salty and so gross, and it was at a restaurant. So what do you do when you absolutely despise the food that you order? I mean,
right? Yeah, and that's the one thing, and like I don't know, like my wife's got some health issues, so like when we go out to eat, like she never eats really anyways, so it's like. You know, it's not even worth us. I don't even know the last time. I think we go out to eat like once a year, and that's when Chris and Alina Early come up from Tennessee to visit us. And like
nice.
That's literally it.
What's happening, Papa Rhino?
Ooh, Camo Campa says slapping a tomahawk steak on the grill with a couple lobster. Hell yeah! Now that's
deliciousness in the making.
That sounds so good. Oh man, but yeah, you guys got me flicking my Spyderco's now. So this is the one knife that I traded a lot of shit for this knife.
Yeah,
I had to come off of this knife, but I've been building it out to be my own thing. So it's the Spyderco Smock.
Dude, that's sick.
So I put the stonewash on the blade myself. We got a zirconium button, a zirconium lanyard filler. And then carbon fiber scales, and like this thing is just as smooth as possible, and it's my favorite knife.
Yeah. Sorry, what's it called?
The Smock.
The Smock.
SMOCK. Spyderco Smock. And it's just I love the blade shape. Like it's just nothing.
Yeah, that's
it's
dope.
Yeah, it's just nothing like what Spyderco normally does. Like that's why I like the Yojimbo from Spyderco. It's got that crazy blade shape to it as well. So everyone says they're being on their best behavior just for you.
Well,
Yeah.
you can. I mean, there is some leeway as long as you're not going like.
Oh, they get bad in the chats. Yeah, Falk said I could make jokes, but this is Gerb's live. Zach has to legally say we got due to wife finding out costs. Hey. Hey.
Holy
Hell is
Canadian! They want $304 for one of those. 308.
Oof.
Damn.
It's honestly probably not far off from us. Let's see here. So Smock is actually a knife maker, but he does the Smock with Spyderco. So on Spyderco's website, they're 304 MSRP. Now, obviously.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that would be right because I'm on the Spyderco, so that's American.
Yeah. So like on Blade HQ, they're 228 right now. So I mean, you can get them.
But our dollar is at like 64 cents a dollar. It's
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like so that would be almost like a $500 knife for me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, what's Canadian dollar right now? It's just Trudeau is just tanking it, man.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Zach, my 2A helmet got here today. Hell yeah, Neil. What'd you get? I got mine hanging up here behind me.
So one Canadian dollar is 71 cents American.
Okay.
So yeah, like $30 up to 100 basically. So
Joe said Gerbs needs to invest in pesos.
hey, I'm telling you, my brother just came back from Mexico. He said the peso is doing really well right now.
Well, yeah, because all their never mind. We already lost one listener for politics.
That's right.
I won't say it. I'll leave it alone.
Nate's remote.
Do I hear running water or bong rips or both?
Both. Kimmer's just took a rip, and
I got the fish going. There you go.
Yeah, this one's Judge. Yeah, he judges everything. And then there's a bug-eyed one in the corner that I call Bob.
The goofy one is always named Bob. I don't care.
There's always one that. Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care who it is. No brand name. $67 on eBay. 2 weeks shipping from China. Hell yeah.
There you go.
That's how I got my bump helmet too.
But if you're in Canada right now, we're under this 4-week. We're in their 4th week of the postal strike, so we're not getting shit, like nothing.
Yeah. So I got this one. So this was
nice.
It's a bunch of stuff. So I've gotten upgraded chin straps, inserts, hearing protection, and then the outer shell is
that your range helmet?
Yep.
Nice.
So just a little bump helmet just in case. But I think total, I probably got, I don't know, $50 in that helmet.
That's not bad. And
unless you're getting a ballistic helmet,
yeah.
Why are you spending the money elsewise? Like, unless it can stop 7.62 rounds, like I'm not spending $100,
$1,000,
$1,000, $100 on like a bicycle helmet, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
no, basics. Yeah.
No.
Because I mean that's really it. You either get a bump helmet or a full-on ballistic helmet, and like that's it's stupid to pay otherwise. China.
Love it.
I had a 65-gallon vertical brackish tank. Holy shit. That's a huge tank.
Brackish? What is that? Is that like a saltwater?
Vertical brackish tank. I don't know, but 65 gallons, a big ass tank.
Yeah. Like the ones that are for big coral, basically.
Neil, yours is ballistic. What's it rated at?
Ballistic.
Now I'm curious. For $67, what's yours rate? What's it rated at?
Go put a round in it and see if it'll stop.
Yeah. Go pump a 9 in it and let me know if it stops it.
$67. Yeah. Where's Joe X when you need him?
Right. Yeah, look, I'm not peeking my head around the corner with a $67 helmet.
No. I need another cup of Joe. I'll be right back.
All right.
You want a coffee, baby?
Oh, it is a 2A. Okay, sorry, Neil. I'm tired, man.
A ballistics helmet worth
can't be used for waterboarding.
Would you trust a $67 ballistic helmet with a bullet?
I forget my ratings now. Hold on. What's 2A rated? 2A
helmet for those war helmets that the combat shoulders wear.
The one that they were right to shop through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$67. I would not.
I'm trying to see. Come on. Here's 3A. I'm down. Uh, 9mm and 40 Smith & Wesson, which I mean, you know, it's definitely 9mm goes up to 357, 45. All right.
Hey, keep it down. I'll call the cops, you guys. That's it.
Hey, man. Hey, you knock it down over there. You knock it down up there. All right.
That's right.
Don't make me come up there.
Good old coffee.
Ooh, a little PPQ. Those are awesome e-carbs.
Yeah.
The mounted police. Some Mounties, eh?
I could go get it.
No doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
The old Mounties used to carry them dirty Harrys.
Oh yeah.
Big old 44s.
Look, nothing scarier than a 44 Python and a dude on the back of a horse. All right.
True. When you got that Mountie hat too and that aggressive red suit. Oof.
Listening to that tank made me pee.
Hey, well.
So I carry the Taurus G3C. So that's my little inside the waistband little pocket guy.
Oh,
it's
nice.
Super thin.
That's cute. How many in a clip? 12?
This one does 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
12 and 1.
What's up, Bando Picks? Yeah. So I have 15 rounders for it.
Is that legal in your state though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Ohio doesn't give a.
No. You have those big drum mags on yours?
They could care less. Less.
Shit, mine is a 10-round magazine capacity.
And that's what you can have in Canada, right? Or in
only 10, including law enforcement.
Wow.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah, Ohio doesn't give a damn. And we just what was that? 2 years ago? Is that 2 years ago now? Might have been. We switched to constitutional carry. Yeah. So like you don't even have to have a CCW anymore to carry concealed.
Wow.
So
that's cool. I mean, if you're gonna get got, it's by somebody that doesn't have anything legal.
Yeah, they don't care. Like, yeah, they could care less. So you know, I've done more than my fair share of training in my life, so I carry. The West Virginia don't carry that. Oh yeah, West Virginia hasn't given a damn since they became a state. What are you talking about?
I'm telling you. can't wait to.
We have a bunch of freaking idiotic bureaucrats here. So
Where are you at, Mark?
I'm in Washington State.
Oh, my condolences.
I know, right? At least he's not in Oregon.
Look, Washington State's just Northern California.
Basically, yeah.
Oregon and Washington and
Oregon
California
is
might as
middle
well all
California.
be one state. It might as well be one state.
What needs to happen is a good tsunami just to wash out the badness and then clean it up a little bit.
We actually had a tsunami warning 2 days ago because there was an earthquake
really?
off of the coast.
Yeah, the island had it too, but apparently the earthquake went side to side instead of towards the beach kind of deal. So I don't know.
But we have so many high mountains here. I wasn't really that worried about it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you guys got a lot of mountains up there. So
yeah.
Where we are at the lake, I think we're 2,000 feet above sea level. So, I mean, unless they're crashing over those hills across the lake,
I think you're all right.
I think we're okay.
I think you got it.
Yeah. If not,
Desert Eagle 50 wrist breaker and a Colt 357 Python snubby. Oof.
The snubs are nice,
dude. I used to work with a guy who carried a full size 44 Colt Python. Like
hand cannon.
We used to do personal protection together, and he would carry it in a shoulder holster. Huge black guy, so like it was like a BB gun for him. But like anybody else, it's like you got to use two hands to haul that thing around. He picks it. He used to pocket carry a full size 1911. Like that's how big this guy was.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
He had a full size Colt. He had a full size. Oh man, what was it? It's a beautiful gun. But like the first time he pulled it out of his pocket, I was like, "What the? That's a big ass gun you pulled out of your pocket."
Tell you, we don't have. Well, we do. It's really, really, really hard to get hand stuff here.
Yeah.
Even our hunting rifles are getting poached by the government right now. It's brutal.
Which is so stupid. Like, all right. So say you want to get rid of everyday citizens carrying firearms. Say you want to get rid of this, that, and the other. Especially for you guys, which is more wilderness than the United States is.
Yeah.
Like, hunting rifles should be like the one thing you're guaranteed.
Yeah. A Bic lighter, a tarp, pair of mucklucks, and a rifle.
Oh, some mucklucks. Oh, you got to have mucklucks.
Yeah.
I carry my Taurus tracker. Oh, dude, Joe, the Taurus tracker is, definitely the opposite of small.
I think I can't remember who I was watching, but they were promoting. They were giving hecka praise on that Taurus tracker.
They're
the Taurus brand in general make pretty good.
So this G3C is my third Taurus that I've owned in my life, and like it shoots great. My full size pistol is a Canik TP9 SA, and honestly shoots just as good as my Glocks do. So really? I love
at a fraction of the price, right?
Oh, fraction of the price.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not safe.
Yeah, the Glock, that name Glock.
Yeah.
Holds
a lot of weight.
Signs.
Oh yeah.
More signs to it.
I'm trying to look. I was going to look up the Taurus. I can't remember which one the tracker is. Tracker's the really. Is it the 44? Is that the one you carry, or you carry to the 357, Joe?
It's a good looking gun, by the way.
Oh yeah, they're great looking.
Yeah.
QC.
Yeah, it's getting much better QC because like the first one I ever had was when they first did the PT. Was it the PT 111s? And it was a decent gun. It shot great. I had very few misfires with it. I probably put a couple thousand rounds through it. And I ended up selling it off when I got my Glocks. But,
what about jamming? Do you get any jams?
And from what I hear now, back then, is they were notorious for it. But man, the one that I got it never jammed up on me ever.
Yeah.
I've yet to have a jam at mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go, Camo. Hit my Tim Hortons coffee with a pumpkin spice creamer and cinnamon whiskey.
You can't be friends with me, man. Pumpkin spice creamer with a little bit of cinnamon.
Cinnamon whiskey.
I'm telling. Oh, like Fireball. Yeah, no. Me and you cannot be friends, man.
Not even the Fireball. Now I agree. I'd 86 the pumpkin spice creamer, but
Yeah,
some cinnamon whiskey, I'll mess around with some cinnamon.
I can't safely drink nowadays, so no. I learned a lesson, a very valuable lesson. In order to keep my wife happy, I do not drink anymore.
Fair.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Fireball is candy. Yeah. We had a friend. Actually, it was an older gentleman that he lived in an old folks home, and he didn't have any family around him. But so every time that we went out for our walks, he was always sitting in front of the thing, smoking his cigarettes and drinking Fireball. So we would just shoot the shit with him, and we called him Pops.
That's awesome.
He looked like an old, skinny Santa Claus. He was the coolest guy. His name was Tony, and yeah, he loved that stuff.
I don't even drink, and I like Fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know the last time I drank.
Something about cinnamon just gets me just ralphing. Like
Really?
gets like a gag reflex. Just can't handle it.
I like cinnamon.
Cinnamon, yeah, it's the cinnamon that does it.
Good stuff.
How was everybody's week anyway? I didn't ask that.
Long and painful.
Long and painful. Yeah, this was your first week on. You didn't have your Friday night with me. We had to like straight up move. Oh, okay. So my brother, he Fridays at 5, and then he was like, Fridays or Saturdays at 5 doesn't sound right. It should be like Saturdays at 7.
Saturdays.
What do you think of that, Mark?
Why 7?
Why? Yeah, that's what I said. Why 7? Everybody knows it at 5, but I mean, I can see Saturdays at 6 just because it's like. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, we were doing Monday, Tuesdays at 6:30, and then Saturdays at 8, and then when everything happened with CDC, I said screw it and just changed the time altogether. And then I ended up doing 8 o'clock across the board. So we do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, all at 8 just to keep it even.
Yeah, even.
Yeah.
And it was like the one time frame that we could find people that, you know, weren't all live at once, because there's so many people that go live now.
It's true.
That it's like, you know, I just, you know, not competing with the most amount of people.
I didn't even check that, actually. Is there anybody running lives right now?
I think usually it's just us that are live right now. Us, and I'll have to let me check the.
I think Bushcraft Rebooted was doing a live.
I was on his while I was waiting for Jervs. He was talking about knife sales and stuff. So I don't know if he was doing one very long. Let me see here.
We're seeing the Chem Labs. I never heard that. Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha. You're funny, Joe.
Yeah, Joe's always on one.
Sprinkle doo-doo.
Bushcraft Rebooted is live right now.
Is he still live?
Holy cow, he was live before we even started.
Mr. Scab, what's good, brother? Thanks for joining us.
Here. So on Saturdays,
I got to get you a wrench, Mr. Scab.
Yeah, I just shot my cut a sandwich with your knife video.
You did?
Yep, it's already uploaded and scheduled and ready to go.
Yeah, so the only two people that go live right now are us and Neve's Knives. So,
nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty bare.
I'm telling you, if you have any questions about anything, Neves, Jared is like no joke. He knows his knives, he knows his steels, he knows how to sharpen shit. Like he is a smarty pants, that guy. Scab, you got anything coming up, going down? Anything that you want to promote?
She sounds hideous. It's better than that mustached guy.
Who's that mustache guy?
Mustache guy?
That tri-state guy.
Oh, yeah.
Paul likes to ride his mustache a lot.
Any day that we're blessed to have on this side of the dirt, clean and sober, Scab, is a blessing.
Amen.
You know this. I always think whoever got up the earliest has the most recovery for today. Can't do shit about yesterday, and tomorrow's not here, so.
I get up at 6 a.m.
6 a.m.? Yeah. No, you got me beat.
Yeah, usually I'm like just going to sleep at 6 a.m. So.
Have you heard about Scab's knife thing where you slice a sandwich and send him the link? He's got quite the Bowie knife giveaway. All you have to do is film yourself cutting a sandwich. We made some bacon wrapped pork tenderloin stuffed and then put it in a sandwich and sliced it up.
Man, I just cut my sandwich with my Microtech today, and
You should have videotaped it.
100% had I known about it.
Well, see, I had to make my sandwich before I cut it, but it's a
Yeah.
short video.
I'm telling you guys should jump on this. Hey,
I
Mr.
need to
Miller.
get on that.
I had bacon for dinner, so
Jim, he will in fact
It's true.
let anybody in.
I got no hate. It's true. He has bad taste in knives. I don't want to carry something named after a crime.
It's like having your fucked on your gun. True. That's true. He's talking about Neves. Neves.
Oh.
Knife. Yeah.
You know, I until somebody does malicious things directly to me, I give everybody the chance and the benefit of the doubt. And
Well, he's saying like to have a knife with a like off-colored name on the knife is like having a gun that has a backplate that says "you're fucked" on it. It looks real bad if you ever have to go to court. Is what he was saying.
gotcha. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Yeah, like the guys that got like the Punisher skulls on their guns, if they ever have to use their EDC at any point to defend themselves in court, it looks real bad with the Punisher skull. On the back of
Especially
your
if
gun.
there's video. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, there's like little corpses caved along the slide.
Or if it's got that blood splatter paint job on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like my rifle has a sticker on the butt that says pedophile extinguisher. You
Nice.
know, like it's just, it probably not going to look great for me, but it's my house gun. So
Yeah.
if you my house, I don't care.
You got zero fucks. That's
Yeah.
right.
And it's a sticker. I just peel that shit right off. I just
Yeah.
peel it off and lay it across your body. They brought it with him. I don't know.
That's right. Do you know-
Exactly. Cap and crit. Exactly.
You ever see that DJ Delay?
DJ. Oh, dude, I love DJ.
Yeah. I
Dude,
love
that
his
guy-
hats, all of his merch. I want a hoodie. I want the hat. I want everything to do with that merch. But
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like my
hey, are you still making patches and stuff? Designing?
Oh yeah. All these back here are all ones I've designed. All of these.
Nice.
Back there.
But so my buddy that he doesn't make them anymore, but he did like the pedo chipping crew.
Mhm.
I gotta pop you up. Just a sec.
That's awesome.
How do I make you big? I don't know how to do it.
I mean, like you haven't had any issues this far, so
What does it say?
It says pedo chipping crew.
Yes. That's
So-
fantastic.
the last run of I don't get it. What's chipping? Like wood chipper.
Wood chipper. Yeah.
shoving
But,
a pedal through a wood chipper.
So the last drop he did were these patches, and he did work shirts, and they're like fluorescent orange
Nice.
crew shirts, and they say "Dirty Civilian Pedo Chipping Services."
That's beautiful.
Love that.
I think that should be. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he did some cool stuff. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. Different kinds of that style of patches around. Body count on the grip and such is that a no-no? Crispy.
Or like, you know how the fighter pilots put those crosses.
Oh yeah, the different
or
notches.
whatever they make fighter, freaking Tomcat. Like,
yeah. I
Good
don't want to wear a shirt. It didn't say pedophile on it. It says pedo, but
yeah, it's making America fantastic, one person at a time.
yeah, JD Delay's got some cool stuff. But it's always sold out.
By the time you want to get it, it's like pre-order. You can't even get it into the pre-order kind of deal. You basically have to make your own gear.
It's bad.
You got anything coming up in the next few weeks there, Zach? What's happening with you and your merch stuff?
We don't have really anything. I got some stuff. I got some shirts and patches up on the site. We've kind of stalled out just for holidays. Just everyone's buying stuff for everybody else. So
Word.
we have our stuff on the website. Our shirts and hoodies are always in stock.
Nice.
So we keep
You
it.
got hoodies?
We got hoodies. We got hoodies. We got shirts. I still have some patches left. Zach, what's your favorite fixed blade? That's a loaded question.
That's a good question. What is your first?
Oh, there's so
My
many
two
good
favorites.
ones, though.
So my first one is one that I daily carry. So this is my Dickinson Trading little man bag that I carry, and he's got a slot on the bottom that holds your knife just ever so perfectly.
Perfect.
Yeah, so it's real fun having this on the bottom of it. So this is the Gerber Strong Arm,
Nice.
and I love
Heard
this.
nothing but good things about that. Unless you got like, but the knockoffs chip and like they're just shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. Well, it was funny because I bought my first one from Hoopdusel off of Blade Binge, and he messaged me after I bought it. Like, he had just sent it to me, and he was like, "Hey," he goes, "I just found out that the dude that sold me all these sold me fake."
Brutal.
And so it got here and everything. So I use it as like a truck knife. If it falls apart, it falls apart. Whatever. But this one I went and picked up physically from Dick's Sporting Goods. So so there's that one. And then so the one that I carry on my plate carrier is my absolute favorite just because it is such a fun little knife. But it's the Benchmade Sock P.
Oh yeah, the toothpick.
Yeah, and clearly I've beaten the hell out of mine.
Oh shit, yeah.
But yeah, so it's just a nice little, and it fits down right behind my magazines, and it's got with the loop, it makes it so easy to just pop it out.
Pop and punk.
Yep. But other than that, I got a bunch of random like camping knives, nothing really special, but
The two I like as far as smaller ones, I have to change the scales out like I did for Grumpy, the Kaiser Baby.
Yeah,
I dig this. Like just does.
I like the big belly on it.
Yeah,
like I like that it just
like
that overall
skin
shape.
Stuff so good with this.
Yeah,
and it's sharp, but it's deep. I mean, I haven't had any problem with the D2 yet.
Okay,
and then obviously my Bark River, like this thing, like I'll sleep with this in my pocket.
I had an SE4 for a little bit. I love that knife. I beat the hell out of that knife. I actually traded that knife to Ghost Malone for my new
Nice.
Microtech.
How's Ghost
So,
nowadays? Haven't seen
He's
him.
good, man, dude.
Yeah.
He works at Amazon, and it's that part of the year
Yeah.
that you know.
Go.
Oh, dude, he's so ready to end everyone's lives.
Go postal.
Yeah.
I got a delivery for you. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Delivering bullets.
Having a good carrying system is always good.
Oh yeah, like you gotta. Is a Gerber strong? Yeah, Neil, you gotta have the Gerber strong arm. I do, Neil. Actually, my wife fell in love with that knife, and it's her purse knife now. So
I was
Nice.
saying, but she took it.
yeah, she took it. Well, it was a donut knife, but I made her pick a new one. So.
Nice. Jim asked if you have that copper knife that you
That's
did.
what I was talking about. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She fell in love with that knife, and so that's hers now.
That's hers now.
It was the what was it? It was the O knife. What was that, Jim? The O knife. I can't think of the model number.
Just the little one?
No, it wasn't the little one. It was the O knife Freeze, maybe.
You got me. I don't know.
I forget. I could go get it, but that means I have to go inside the house, and it's warm in there, so I might not come back.
Straight honesty.
Yeah, might not come back. So,
what's going on, Mr. Jeff?
What's up, Jeff? From Texas. That's much warmer down there.
Yes, sir.
You're asking me to remember something. I know, Jim. It was like the Freeze 2, I think, but it had copper scales, and I hammered them and did a like deep sea patina on them, and got it looking. But she likes all the blues that came out in it, so she
nice. Anything that you know of that's purple? That's a good deal right now, as far as blade. Not that I can get it in Canada right now because of the freaking post strike, but
right. It's 68 right now. Thanks for asking. Yeah, okay, Paul.
What is that in Canuck?
In Canuck,
I think that's probably like 8 degrees.
Had great action. Oh, it does, Jim. That's why she likes it. It's because it's very snappy. I don't know, it's 68, but it's let's see here. What is it here right now?
I gotta figure that out. I don't understand it. I think it's plus 30, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't even try to think that I know because I don't. So 0 degrees Celsius is 32.
Right. So
what is 60?
So 68 would be 36.
No. 20.
26?
20 degrees. 68 is 20 Celsius.
Huh. Man, look, this is actually the warmest night we've had here.
Yeah.
What the hell is a kilometer? Exactly, Paul.
Kilometer? Yeah. They ain't right.
What'd you say? What's yours?
Yeah. It says mine's 46.
Yeah, it says it's 31 here right now, so
it rate where we are it's 6 degrees.
Hey, there you go. Canada just always sounds colder because
we don't have any snow. Like fun fact, most like 90% 90 to 95% of Canadians live within the first 200 kilometers of the US border.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, literally.
Huh.
So if you're ever to do some bad stuff to Canada and you want to bomb 200 miles line of Canada, and we would have 0 people left.
Jeez. Well, look, then we don't even need to annex the whole country. We can just annex just past the border, and we'll just leave the rest to the moose.
That's right. Oh, I put when we moved. I put that that second moose knuckle. I gotta find that.
Man, such a good idea too. We need to we need that to happen.
Yeah, that moose knuck.
The moose knuck.
I started building it, and then
it was probably the best name I've ever come up for with a product.
Seriously.
For a product.
greatest, and it would be Canadian. Like how Canadian is that?
Zach, imagine saying it's 22 out and I'm sweating my ass off. Canada's weird.
It's true.
Let's see here. Who is asking? Camo, there you go. That's the link to the Gear Goons. The Gear Goons YouTube.
I just subscribed.
Thank you very much, good sir.
The Canuckle. Perfect.
The Knuckle.
She put a patent on that name just right now.
The Knuckle.
The Canuckle.
Hey, look, the Moose Knuckle. The Moose Knuckle, man. Like you, couldn't be a better name.
Seriously.
I know a thing or two about Goon. I bet.
What's the plans for the rest of the weekend, gentlemen?
Nothing.
I will say, not sleeping in tomorrow.
Nice. No schoolwork to be had to teach.
Nah, not tomorrow. It's Sunday, man. It's my day off.
Fun
Sit around, watch hockey all day.
Yes. Who's your team?
Man,
don't even say Toronto because then we will never ever
no.
be friends.
Good Lord, never Toronto. No, so we have the Columbus Blue Jackets here in Ohio, but when I was younger, nobody in my family watched hockey. So like it was kind of like up to me to decide where my fandom was gonna lie.
Right.
And so I've been a Sharks fan since I was
San Jose.
Yeah. So I think I've been a Sharks fan since I was like 8 or 9 when I decided that's what I was gonna do.
Because Sharks are cool.
And that's exactly why I picked it. Sharks are fucking dope. So that's why I went with that. But now, come to find out, I guess next year they're planning on moving out of San Jose, and they might change their name and everything. So I'm like,
oh no.
Yeah, they're talking about moving down, I think, to the Bay Area, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be a San Francisco anything fan ever.
No.
So
ever.
I was like, well, looks like I'm a Columbus Blue Jackets fan now.
Columbus.
Columbus. But it's go Devils. Neil, look, nothing good comes out of New Jersey, okay?
We were just talking about it. It's like New York. They're the same state.
They're the same thing.
I unfortunately was born into being a Habs fan. So I am a Habs fan. Even though Vancouver is the closest team, I will always be a Habs fan.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, you're born into it. It's one of those things. That's how I feel about my baseball team, the Cincinnati Reds. We are the most frustrating team to be a fan of, but I was born into being a Reds fan, so I'm just stuck. So
yeah, and I'm a Boston for baseball fan.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been a good live, everybody. I all of a sudden got somewhere. I all of a sudden got somewhere to be.
You still love me.
Yeah, it's Boston.
I don't. The one thing I don't like is
to be a Blue Jays fan.
Baseball. I absolutely despise watching baseball.
Now, I like as a kid, there's nothing better. Or even as an adult, there's nothing better than going to a baseball. But
playing baseball and going to a field to watch it, completely different thing.
Yeah,
but watching it on TV is painful.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's I'm unfortunately a football fan as well, but I don't talk about my football team because
it can't be any worse than my Saints.
Well, I'm a Bengals fan, so we're having a rough season this year.
Yeah.
When you lose every game by 4 points or under, it's a frustrating year.
Are you a sports gambler?
No.
No.
I used to, and it got a little rough. So I don't
My
anymore.
brother is like he's got some horseshoe stuffed up his ass because I mean he played baseball, he played rugby, he
Yeah.
played football, so he's right in it. He's like jock of the family, so he knows when a team is missing the star of that. So he'll pick by who's going to beat the touchdown and this is the nuts and who's going to shoot the first score, and like he is on fire when it comes to making bets. But
oh yeah, well, and it's funny because like I used to keep track of all that. So my sister's dad, who we grew up with, he used to do like the football pools at work and stuff.
yeah.
And man,
Fantasy football.
and you know, like this was before like really the internet took off. So like he just knew how good all the teams were and who was doing what. And like, man, he could pick every week. He was like maybe one game off every single time. And it was wild to me. Yeah. And I picked up a lot of that from him. And like, you know, like even now today, like, you know, I'm pretty close at picking. I can never, ever pick the winner of a Bengals game because in my heart, I can't go against the Bengals.
Can't go
but I know they're not going to win.
Yeah.
So I will never pick a game against the Bengals.
Right. That was like me. I used to be able to pick a fight, pick on how the fight would end, whether it be TKO, knockout, technical submission, like or if it was like a armbar or Kimura, like anything, like I could pick. But nowadays it's just we
What's
don't.
up, brand new American. Yeah, I used to be huge into UFC, and it just you know, I just never I just kind of fell off. Like it just got to be, I didn't want to keep paying for the, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't want to keep paying for the pay-per-views, and none of my buddies really kept into it. So like going out watching the fights was always, you know, whatever. And so I just kind of fell off. But like, yeah, man, like it was when UFC became like at its like heyday, like that's when I was really big into it. And man, it was addicting back then.
Oh, for sure. Now it's something else. I'm telling you. Yeah. You know it, Patrick. This thing like, lives and breathes with me every day. That Patrick. Love it.
What? Baking a cake for my girl's birthday tomorrow. Look at you, all domesticated and stuff, brand new.
I could go for some cake.
Oh, your friend.
I could always go for cake. It's just my diabetes doesn't like it. But no, like when I was into UFC and all that, like I remember my buddy did jiu-jitsu, and like I had zero, you know, I played football, I played hockey, I played baseball, I did all the major sports. I didn't do mixed martial arts, but he did. And like I remember going with him and his dad, because his dad was his coach, to all these tournaments, and like Tap Out was like giving stuff away because like they were a nothing brand. And you know, like I got to meet Randy Couture at the Arnold Classic in Columbus, and like nobody was there to talk to him, and like he was such a nice dude, and like, you know, all those guys, Rich Franklin, and like, you know, it was such a fun sport back then. But now it's like everybody's the same. And there's that one freak athlete in like every weight class. But like everybody else is just, it's the same, you know. Gone are the days of like some judo guy in a gi fighting against an American boxer.
I wish they were allowed to use like old first gen UFC, where like whatever style fighter you were, you wore that outfit, like whether it be a gi or freaking your judo shorts, like whatever it was, the wrestling shorts, kung fu freaking stuff, like all of it. I wish they brought that back, because I mean there was aspects like the Gracies, They used to choke people out with their geese.
Oh yeah, dude. They gave zero fucks.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
none
I'm
at all.
going in there to destroy you. I don't care what I have to do. If I have to poke you in the eyeball, it's gonna happen.
They so my buddy that I was talking about that I used to go to all his matches with. Oh, dude, brand new American Boss Rutan was a monster.
Yeah, the
Dude,
kickboxing
Boss.
champion, man. That guy,
Dude, he was
Roy.
thick. And like when he threw those leg kicks, holy shit! It was
Yeah.
like a tree kicking you. Like
Yeah.
it was. He was a big boy.
like Leo Machete too, or
Oh yeah, dude, and oh man,
Karate Kid.
Dan Severin, like
the Beast,
dude, he was a monster.
Andre Orlovsky.
Oh, dude, I got to meet him a couple of times. One of the coolest dudes ever.
I bet you.
One of the coolest dudes ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny because we have the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic down in Columbus, and it's like a huge
The strongman.
mixed martial arts, strongman, all that is there every year.
Cool.
And when we Don Fry, that's the other one I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul, Don Fry, dude, he was
The mustache.
Dude, that mustache was so thick.
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to go down there, and all the UFC fighters would be down there, and like we got to meet all these dudes, and there
That'd be
was like
so
nobody. Cool. They were all there for like the supplement companies and stuff, but like
Yeah.
I was there trying to meet all these dudes. That I was like, holy shit! Like we went down there the year that Tim Sylvia fought Randy Couture, and Randy Couture beat the brakes off him. Well, the next day they were at the convention. There was not a person there to talk to Tim Sylvia. And the line to meet Randy Couture was like an hour and a half long. And my buddy walked up to Tim Sylvia and was like, hey, it was a good fight last night. I'm like, he's going to beat your head in. Like,
Brand New American, that one where they square off and they're going like this. John Fry is beating the
Japanese. Yeah. Oh,
giving her shit.
What was that dude's name?
I can't remember.
Oh, my God. Yeah. And they like literally were just throwing punches.
Yeah.
For like a solid 30 seconds.
And the dirty boxing, hold the back of the head.
But yeah, gone are the days of those, it's just that was like when UFC was fun because it was wild. The Ken Shamrock where he's just beating people into a pulp.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Zero blocking. Yeah, no blocking at all. You were just taking the punches.
There was 3 rules. You couldn't kick somebody in the nuts, you couldn't fish hook, and you couldn't poke in the eyes. Everything else was like legal.
Oh yeah, they didn't give a damn back then.
That guy, the black guy in the gi with the crucifix where he's freaking feeding those down styles elbows. Oh,
dude, watching the old stuff is crazy. It's like no wonder this was outlawed back then.
Yeah.
You watch it now and it's like, it's become a sport, which is good because like those dudes make bank.
That's the one thing that was really cool is Donald Trump put UFC on the map when he went to Trump Palace in UFC.
Oh yeah, he was like one of the first ones.
He was
let them use their hotel.
Only one that would allow that like no holds barred stuff was, I don't know. Him and Dana are pretty good. He goes to all the main fights now. Like,
has
been doing it for
standing ovations at all the UFC fights. Yeah, dude. Him and Dana are pretty close. Yeah. Dude, Pride, brand new American Pride was great, dude. Yeah. Pride had a good thing going.
Yeah.
I forget what happened with those guys.
What's his name?
Like I forget, something happened like with the whole company and like it just kind of fell off. But
the refereeing, like some of the refereeing, they got some bad refs. Like that one guy, that Dana White, just shit talks him about him because he was watching people die in the rain. He didn't give a fuck.
And like wouldn't call it at all. Yeah,
it's insane.
Did you watch the newest season of The Boys?
That's a good series.
Which one?
The Boys
on Amazon Prime Video.
The Boys.
Yeah, The Boys.
Is that a superhero one?
Yeah, it's like superhero, but it's like totally messed up. You just like the first few episodes, I was like
the broken superheroes.
Yeah, that first season was like every episode just got more and more wild.
The guy with laser eyes.
Yeah,
just
Homelander.
Homeland.
Yeah, Homeland. Yeah, I haven't watched the new season. I'm so behind on all my shows.
Yeah.
So I just finished The Penguin, which was such a good show.
Was it?
Believe
yeah.
it.
We were told about that too. It was,
The Penguin. If Colin Farrell doesn't win 1,000 awards for that, like it was so good.
nice.
And if you don't like superhero stuff, don't worry. It literally has nothing to do with it.
Being a superhero, yes.
Yeah.
The rejects of the super world or
Yeah,
superhero
dude.
world.
But yeah, it was a great show. It was so good. It was basically like just a rehashing of The Sopranos. Like, to be totally honest, it really was. Like, I mean, it's more of a mobster show than it is a like Batman show.
Totally right.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a good show. But that, and I'm watching what's the new one? Landman. What's that one called?
Yeah, we were watching that too. That's actually pretty
Landman.
good.
Yeah, dude, it's a great series.
Yeah.
Tyler, huh?
Landman.
Yeah.
Landman. Yeah,
But
with
the
Billy
oil-
Bob Thornton.
Yeah. The oil people, the
Yeah.
oil, like the whole aspects of the oil industry.
We'll talk about the Penguin, Captain Crit.
I've heard that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The critical drinker liked it.
yeah, Penguin was good. Landman so far is really good. Anything Tyler Sheridan writes is good, except for this last season of Yellowstone. It's so sad what they're doing to Yellowstone in the last season. It's
I wrote it down, so I gotta check it out.
yeah, Yellowstone. They're killing off that series for sure.
Yeah.
I heard I thought I heard that they were doing a spinoff.
They are, but the way they're going about it, it's just
All the spin-offs never do good. It's just it's like having movie sequels. It's never as good as the first one.
very seldomly are the sequels any good.
No.
Yeah. No nose job. Billy Bob. I don't even know the last time I saw Billy Bob Thornton do anything, but he's awesome in this show so far.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no joke for sure. That was
Yeah.
I think we've watched the first 4 episodes, but it's been so good so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah, it's a great show. I highly recommend it. It's kind of crazy because like Tyler Sheridan is such a good show writer.
Yeah.
And like he did great with Yellowstone, with SEAL Team, pretty much everything he does.
Yeah.
Is
Top notch.
yeah. It's just all his writing is so good, and he writes it with a purpose. And
I haven't watched Yellowstone yet.
Yellowstone up until this last season, I think it's season 5, 1 through 4. The show is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. But like now that like Kevin Costner's gone, and the fallout with him kind of I think killed the momentum of the series. It's been too long in between seasons. Oh yeah, Paul Lioness is really good. Mayor of Kingstown is super good. It's Taylor Sheridan. That's what I meant, Captain Crip. Taylor Sheridan.
The Walking Dead. Oh, don't tell me that. We're watching that right now.
Yeah, I
Don't say it. I don't even want to know about it. But if I have to not watch the last 6 episodes just to keep the good memories of that show, just let me know.
If you want to keep the good, yeah.
Stop at like
it's like what I hear from Game of Thrones. I never watched Game of Thrones, but everyone says watch until the last season and then don't watch the last.
We started watching it. It's like a glorified porn, basically.
It really is. Yeah.
Just
couldn't
like
get
what
that
everyone
kind of
says.
The books are better. Game of Thrones.
Yeah, the books.
Books will always be
Books
better
will
than
always
movies.
be better. Yeah.
Facts.
There's a lot more rich. There's a lot more detail.
Yeah.
I'm reading Life of Pi right now, and even the first chapter I'm in is like 100 times better than any movie that they've put out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say, and that's the one thing is like I've watched Game of Thrones. What? I've watched most of Game of Thrones on AZ Newts.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway.
yeah, it's that's what I hear. And like, I tried to start it because everyone gave me shit for being a nerd, and I've never watched Game of Thrones. But like, I got halfway through the first episode, and I'm like, I'm bored. I went and did something else.
There was this one, baby. Oh. Anyways, we're I gotta shut this down.
You're good, man.
Dinner is calling, and
You must answer.
yes. Zach, it's nice to hang out with you. It's been a
Yeah,
been
man.
a minute.
It's been too long. That's for sure.
We gotta do this more often.
100%.
We'll come up with some topics for the next hangout for sure.
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, but say, just spitting it, ball. Oh no, I just got here.
Oh no, just got here. Yeah, we usually start at 5 Pacific, so that if you're on the East Coast, it's 8 o'clock. It's always great, man. I like hanging out with the likes of you guys. Mark, it's always awesome. I'm glad that we figured this out, that we can still co-host this.
Yeah,
fantastically awesome.
I'm glad you moved it back a day because I appreciate that, brother.
Absolutely. Anything coming up, Zach? You got anything on the?
We do our lives over on our channel Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So I mean, if anybody wants to come hang out with us during the week, it's a little more just kind of, whatever's happening around town, and we talk about all kinds of random stuff and have people on. So if anybody wants to come hang out with us, there's that. Dickinson Trading Post, which is our guy that makes all our bags and stuff.
Yeah.
He's switched it up so that he's doing basically one-offs of all his bags now.
Cool.
And they are incredible. He's doing some cool stuff. So if you want some cool EDC bags, he does pouches, he does bags, he does little.
Hey, do me a favor. Throw the link to Dickinson's in this chat.
100%. Let's see. Here it is. Man, usually I just copy links, but hopefully that works.
I'm sure you got it figured out better than me.
Oh no,
Perfect.
I forgot. It's got to be the. Hold on, make it easier for everybody.
Yeah, man, make it blue for us. Come on, now.
Yeah, I know. I'm really chotching it up in here tonight. But yeah, so he does all. Let's see, did that work? There it is. Now it's got the link to it.
Nice.
There we go. But yeah, so he does all his stuff handmade in his basement, and
nice.
It's all good stuff. He has he does patches as well, which feature a lot of artwork from myself. So
slick.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but yeah, he's about the only goon that's got stuff going on. Fight or Flight Leatherworks in the chat is our Leatherworks guy. That's Michael. He's a good dude.
I need to chat with him about where he gets his leather, because I'm having a hard ass time finding leather that is comparable for making leather sheaths. It's just a shit mix.
Yeah. Trying to find stuff, and not even that is getting it regularly as well. It's one thing to find a good distributor, but also I know that it gets a little
hit and miss with
quality. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, hit him up. He's a wealth of knowledge when it comes to. He said, make sure it's veg tan to start with.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, he's a wealth of knowledge on the leatherwork stuff. So
trying to find a good outsource in Canada so far has not been good for me.
Not been good, yeah.
We don't have. I mean, we probably do have places that sell raw cowhide or even tanned it, but. Yeah. Trying to source it, getting it here is different, right? It is what it is. I just do this.
Yeah, just
everything's
smile
good.
and nod. Just smile and nod.
Good.
Shoot,
But,
it may end up being cheaper just to order it through Michael and have him send it out to you.
well, one day when the mail ends up flowing in Canada
yeah.
again,
You're gonna have to just meet him at the border.
I was just gonna
Just give
say,
a handoff.
yeah. Where's that slingshot when you need it?
Yeah, we'll just slingshot him across the border to you.
Get a good old potato gun at the border.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Here's some cowhide at 90 miles an hour.
That's right. That's right. All right, fellas.
Sounds good, man.
Always remember to hug a vet, love a vet, appreciate a vet, thank them for their service, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the freedoms to do the stuff like this.
Amen.
As well, if you're an addict like me, and you want help, you want to get into treatment, want to get into a detox, email is always in the about section. Send me an email, try and help you out. Can't financially help anybody with treatment because treatment's no joke, but it's available and it's helpful. And if I can do it, I mean, it took me a few years to get it, but I got it, and that's all it needs. Just need that one time to like be clear-headed and wanting it. So,
Amen.
Mark, always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with the likes of me. Zach,
Thanks for having me, brother.
open invitation anytime, brother.
Same here. If you ever, slow on throughout the week and want to come on and talk, we'll gladly have you over on the Goods channel.
Fan-frickin-tastic.
You can even say bad words over there. We don't even
Ooh.
care. I know it's crazy.
No PG-13, like an actual.
No, oh God, no! I can't handle that. I drop an F-bomb within the first 5 seconds. So
Attaboy. All right, fellas. Well, it's been fun. Thanks for the hangout. We do this every Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific time now. We've moved it from Friday to today. So if you want to hang out and support a channel, I don't like saying it, but it actually has been helping. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. It does help. Please support local. Our community needs to help each other, right? We're only going to get better with communal help. So,
Yeah.
like, share, subscribe to Zach's and Mark's channel as well. And, it's free to do. So, any final thoughts, fellas?
No,
No.
I got nothing.
Nah.
Everybody have a great rest of your weekend.
Word.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
everybody.
Thanks for watching, everyone.